Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And with both teams missing some star talent, adjustments will be paramount. How do you excel with Plan B?
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White is out there with Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, we've got Davis. Thompson is out there with Russell. Then there's Daniel Gafford. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Brown outside. Off target for three-point range. Russell with it. The rebound by Queta. The Celtics on offense. Pritchard passes to Queta. Here's Brown. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Thompson outside. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's White. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. Now White fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
So it's Boston now, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Davis against Brown. And Davis gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's White, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Count the basket.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
White the pass to Pritchard. Out to White. Simons against Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
The Mavericks trailing. Thompson outside. Davis surveying the floor. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. And it's White missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And Thompson kicks to Russell. Dallas again missing. Celtics leading by 4. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so different.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Davis. Christie, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Williams in for Russell. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Shot to stop the run. Dallas again missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 7. Pass to Shireman. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Washington sets the pick for Williams. Dallas no good that time either. Boston leading by 10. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Here's Garza. And Lively pulls it down.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Dallas moving the ball around. Offline with his 3. The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Garza. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's White missing. Mavericks trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Celtics lead by 12. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Brown, and it's Boucher in at the four-man position.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Williams kicks to Washington. Pass to Lively. Now, here's Washington. And here is Marshall. Nobody near Williams. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Austin with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Boucher with the ball. The kick out to Brown. Here's the three. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 11. Marshall passes to Thompson. Outside Williams. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. And here's Marshall from the arc. That shot missing. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Garza. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. When you look at the great coaches, what are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Christie's checked in for Thompson. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Marshall. With the drive. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 10-point game. The kick out to Simons. Now Brown. The three. A shot by Pritchard, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pritchard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
The kick out to Simons. Pass to White. To the paint. Here's Brown. And another basket for Boston.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively. Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Hardy in for Williams. To the middle, here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Simons against Christie. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got his second bucket of the game to go. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Washington. The tray. The rebound by Cato.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Simons, the pass to Brown. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cato. And there's the drive. Second shot opportunity. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. On the free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Russell finds Gafford. Fades and shoots. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. White, good.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
1:10 left in the first half. Thompson outside. Here's the screen. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson
Fires the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Davis dishes to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Displaying superb leaping ability. Russell's electric in the air for someone his size.
Simons surveying the D. Shoots over Gafford. And it's Simons missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 12. Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Oh, too bad. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Mavericks trail by 12. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Celtics shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Russell. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 15 points.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Thompson outside. Outside, Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And he drops it in from the low post. 7 points in the game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now White. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now, here is Russell. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Boston. Keita's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown outside. Pass to Keita. Out to White. Going inside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Simons. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move! Shake, shake, shake it! Bring those moves! And let's hear it for all of our dancers.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Thompson outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Boston now. A big stretch here going 10-2. Down low. Here's Brown. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Davis. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. 10 points in the game so far.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's White on the wing. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bucket is good.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Simons from outside hits the three-point bomb. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And Gafford throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Boston leading by 17. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shot from the wing.
2 minutes.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. Brown's got 19 points.
Pritchard.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Outside, Davis. Nice open look, but it's no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
7-foot shot. And it's Brown missing.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Thompson passes to Gafford. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Davis. Christie, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Williams in for Russell. White, good. .109 left to play in the third. A three-pointer is right on target. 14 points for him.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
For 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For the 3. Garza pulls it in. Boston leading by 21. Boucher kicks to White. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Shot and game clock separated by 5. No good from outside. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Garza. Here's Shireman. An easy 2 points on the layup. Shireman's got 5 now.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And so it's Boston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Chris Boucher, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Here's Shireman. He's guarded by Williams. Shireman, good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the wing right side. Fires to the pass to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Hauser. Launches it. Trains the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Christie can't make it. Boston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Brown, good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Williams. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. That's 7 points for Williams.
Najee Marshall.
The Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Hauser. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Williams with the ball. And here is Washington. Nailed from three-point land.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Shireman. It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Williams, and Shireman pulls it down.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Brown, good.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And so it's Dallas with it. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Williams. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And here is Brown. Launches it from deep.
Boston foul. Luka Garza.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Celtics making a switch here. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics. Minor. Walsh.
Russell kicks to Davis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Driving to the basket. Boucher with the rebound. For Boston, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. Hits it from three-point range.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Wall. Second team foul. Checking in for the Celtics, Gonzalez, Shireman.
Boston on D, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know what's happening, man. Here comes your defense crew.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Russell passes to Gafford. Shoots from 14. And it's Russell missing. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Knocks down the three ball. Brown's got 11 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
1:31 left in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Klay Thompson.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
Here's Brown, and the layup is good. That's 36 points for Jaylen Brown.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused
concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Russell finds Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. First one falls for.
2 shots.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Pritchard. Brown deciding where to go with it. Outside, White. Back to Brown. Count it. Brown's got 38 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he goes in for the top.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Gafford with the steal.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're in front by 34. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Austin with the ball. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 40 points.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Now Russell. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
Your beats ain't strong enough. He running it. Your beats ain't strong enough. He running it. Your beats ain't strong enough.